We often assume that the person who laughs with us or offers a sympathetic nod when we're down is a genuine friend. But for some, that warmth is entirely manufactured, a calculated social mask that only reveals the shifting shadow underneath once it finally cracks. In a perfectly sincere world, everyone would mean exactly what they say, but in reality, we often encounter social predators who camouflage their intentions behind performative kindness. This camouflage is most apparent in the disconnect between mimicking gestures of active listening and providing genuine emotional resonance. It's the difference between a person who hears your words and a person who understands your feelings. Observe how this disconnect functions in real time. When you express distress or frustration, your emotional signals hit a barrier. This person may ignore the distress entirely or abruptly change the subject. This constant deflection creates systematic devaluation, eventually leaving you feeling completely isolated and unheard. When someone remains indifferent to your pain, their presence in your life isn't about friendship. It is a transactional arrangement built on an ulterior motive. Once the mask is accepted, the dynamic shifts from observation to extraction. The goal is to leverage the trust you've given them to establish control over your actions. Manipulators often use excessive, unearned flattery to artificially accelerate your trust. These compliments serve a specific purpose. They disarm your skepticism and make you more likely to lower your standard boundaries. This imbalance is most effective during a guilt trip. By projecting themselves as a victim, the manipulator forces you into compliant behavior to alleviate their supposed suffering. Your boundaries are effectively removed from the scale. When these boundaries collapse, the consequences follow quickly. They begin to invade your privacy, escalate their demands, and disregard the word no. In this environment, every friendly gesture is a calculated input designed to steer your behavior for their benefit. To maintain this control over long periods, the manipulator relies on constant, compulsive lying. The danger lies in the small details. A willingness to distort insignificant facts indicates a capacity to hide significant truths when it serves their purpose. The baseline represents spoken words, while red data points track behavioral inconsistencies. Over time, these connect into a trend, contradicting what they say. As micro-lies compound, they create an alternative reality. These deceptions form a complex cage, obscuring the truth and the manipulator's true nature. Ignoring a pattern of small lies makes you complicit in building the very cage used to trap you. The true nature of this relationship is most visible when the power dynamic shifts, specifically when you succeed or attempt to look closer at their behavior. When you observe someone reacting poorly to your achievements, you are seeing a manifestation of deep-seated insecurity. This often takes the form of covert envy. You'll notice an inability to celebrate your wins. Instead of congratulations, you are met with coldness, indifference, or sarcasm. While you are moving up the stairs, they remain rigid and closed off in the shadows. They may attempt to minimize your hard work by attributing your success to luck or connections. This is a deliberate tactic to devalue your merit and protect their own ego. Their refusal to rejoice in your success is a sign that they view your growth as a threat to their control. To protect their insecurities and maintain the illusion of their social mask, they deploy a final defensive layer of secrecy. There is a difference between a healthy desire for privacy and a calculated reluctance to share personal details. This secrecy is used to hide inconsistencies, cover previous frauds, or obscure aspects of their past that would reveal their true character. Attempting to fix this person is often a waste of time. This deceptive behavior is an integral part of their identity. Once you recognize these patterns of empathy deficits, manipulation, and secrecy, the solution is clear. You must set uncompromising boundaries and sever the connection to protect your psychological peace. If you've ever seen a social mask slip, leave a comment with eyes open. Like the video to prioritize your peace of mind, and share this with friends who may be too trusting. Subscribe to help build your mental shield against social predators. Keep your eyes open, and we'll see you in the next video.